It does seem, when you look at things, whatever news is coming out, whatever little filtered news is coming out of the area, it does seem that PoJK might be at a point of no return. But while we have heard the minister speak his mind, we should also try and listen to some of the people, the residents of PoJK, the kind of oppression, the life that they have been going through for months now. And let me just add for our viewers that there is a near total information blackout in PoJK, but whatever little is able to come out whenever there is some opening in the internet, or people are able to record some comments and then go elsewhere and transmit it through certain sources, we've been able to put together a few bites. Let's just listen in.
इन जालिमों को शर्म नहीं आती इस रोड पे जहाँ पे खून ही खून है, गोलियां मार रहे हैं हमारे भाइयों को। क्या तमाशा है ये? आप हमारे पैसों में पलते हैं, ये गोलियां हमारे टैक्स के पैसे से खरीदते हैं, हमें मार रहे हो।
हमारा मुतालबा ये है कि हमें अपने बुनियादी हुकूक दिए जाएं, हमें आज़ादी राय दिए जाए, हमारा इंटरनेट, हमारा जो तमाम नेटवर्क्स, हमारा राशन बंद किया जा रहा है, उस सबको खोला जाए।
जो हालात यहाँ पर बन रहे हैं उसमें ये लग रहा है कि ये हमारे मासूमों का, पुरअमन लोगों का खून बहाएंगे। यहाँ की बिजली बंद है, यहाँ पे खुराक का सिस्टम बंद कर दिया गया है, सब कुछ मुकम्मल तौर पे बंद कर दिया गया है ताकि यहाँ के लोग बुनियादी सहूलतों से भी महरूम हो जाएं।
ये लोग अभी हक के लिए बोले नहीं देते, आगे इनने हमारी रोडें तोड़ दी है, रात भर घरों में छापे मारते।
सूखी खाएंगे, जवानियां लुटाएंगे, जवानियां लुटाएंगे, सीने पे गोली खाएंगे।
So those were some of the people, young people, old people who have been voicing their concerns, which we were able to put together through various sources. Coming to you, Kartha, there is one very disturbing, among the comments, there is one very disturbing comment of a young leader, Osama, who was trying to express the sentiments of a people in a big gathering. And he said that he may be killed any moment for trying to stand up for his people against the Pak establishment. In a matter of hours, he was gunned down. Killing has become like an everyday thing. There is just no value for life anymore there.
Absolutely. Watching those children, that was terrible. Seeing a little child like that, they have no business being on the streets. But this is something they've been doing all along. If there is any kind of protest, they will fire, and that's done. So this is so-called I would say the Baloch model. In Balochistan, they just fire and then they dump the body.
There's a difference.
There's
a small difference, if I may just put in. In Baloch, at least the Baloch army, the BLA, they are people who have advanced and sophisticated arms. They can fight back. Here it is all unarmed, common local protesters. How can you fire upon them?
No, when I say the Baloch model, what I mean is their way of so-called counterinsurgency or counter-terrorism. Their way is to fire and then think about it later. Now this is a people's movement. You cannot, it is unlike, therefore, as you correctly said, it is quite unlike what's happening in Balochistan and in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Look at the numbers on the streets. How can you fire? Can you kill all of them? It can't be done. So, number two is, when they say things like, this is Indians are propagating this, you cannot at any time produce this kind of crowds with money. It just can't be done. Yes. So this is something which is that hatred and that tiredness, I would say more tiredness of being completely fed up with the situation, which is bringing out such crowds. And it is across districts, which is very important to note. Normally, this Rab blackout has one set of issues, say the Poonch has a different set of issues, Muzaffarabad has, this is everybody is rising up. So that means it's not just something which is, a local issue. This is across the board. What the Major General just said is they provide the power to Pakistan, quite literally. They provide the power. They themselves have no power in winter. They are freezing conditions. Yes. There's no power. You have children who want to study, can't study because there's no electricity. There's no internet half the time. Forget the internet shutdown. There are no services.
And there are very dismally low number of colleges and higher education centers. I mean, hardly any at all.
Absolutely. And every young people, I think in fact, the Pakistan Interior Minister, he just said recently that the internal situation in Pakistan has collapsed. I mean, this is the Interior Minister who's saying this. And this is what you see. He says the youth have become impatient. He said, if you don't do something now, so somewhere there is a realization that things are getting out of hand. And this is what you can see. Anyone can see this.